not going down as such. It keeps me in this kind of a weird, like a funnel thing.
Tell me about this funnel.
So when we were getting somewhere, it speeded up and went almost through the tunnel far somewhere. Color is just kind of madness. And then I ended up above this, like a funnel that goes down, and it's like a spiraling, and I was like kind of holding on to the cloud, like, oh, it's a bit fast, or I don't know where I'm supposed to go down off here.
And tell me about this funnel. What's that like?
It's kind of purpley pink, hard to describe. More like energy. I feel like above it, or I'm looking down and it goes sort of thinner down, and I can't perceive anything around this funnel, big tunnely thing.
And is it still or is it moving?
The color is like whizzing a bit. Hard to tell if it's spinning or not. It's just all a bit vibrating, sparkly kind of thing. And the clouds sort of stopping above it with me on top, and I'm just looking down like, where am I supposed to go here?
And where would you like to go?
I think the only way is to go through it down somewhere.
Just gently, it's okay, because it will carry you, won't it?
I'm trying to look from the cloud down this funnely thing. It feels like there's like it looks long, but there's like a super bright light down there. Like I hopped off the cloud. I felt like I'm like going through something like this, kind of turning and spinning, and almost like if you were get sucked into the tornado.
Is it like a wormhole?
Yeah, something like that.
So how does it feel when you jumped off?
Oh, it feels really fast, like, you know, and there is like time travel movies when they just go into something and it just goes,
yeah.
Like, no, I don't think I've got a body. It's just whizzed. It's like this sparkle of God knows where it's going.
And how far does it go down?
It's hard to perceive. I feel like in between space and time, in this like voidy place.
Like a dimension.
Yeah.
What are you experiencing right now?
Seeing it as a physical body now. Like thrown to some other world or somewhere.
Does it feel like you're outside or inside?
Well, it's kind of rocky, and still don't see much because it feels like bright light covering everything. First it felt, I just saw some sort of body shape. I thought it was like definitely felt male-y.
Male.
But then I kind of...
Do you feel light or dense?
Not dense, in between. Yeah, I think the body's huge.
In what way?
Overall, I just feel large. I
As
was
in-
just gonna say giant, and I was like, oh, hold on, that's funny.
I was going to say very tall or very wide.
It felt more, you know, alien, so others are tall, but like 6-7 foot, just felt like big.
Wow.
Like ridiculously big body.
If you were to look down at your feet, are you aware that you have any feet?
Bare feet and weird, slightly furry, but toes. God knows.
And what colour are they?
Brownish, greyish, something like that.
And furry.
Like toes got like longer fur on sides. Strange. It's almost between a human and animal. I swear, I think it's like a, how they call Bigfoot people thing. Yeti body stuff. That's crazy.
And how would you describe your face?
Again, it's half, let's try to see, half humanish, half animalish.
And this place where you're at with the rocks.
I thought I saw some greenery,
Mm.
like bushes on the left.
And when you said it's like a light,
Oh, what came to my mind, because I was trying to see the bushes and I think the vision is a bit different. Maybe we have different visions.
so would it be quite blurry perhaps?
It's kind of seeing everything more like energy, or like maybe bats see things.
Yeah, that's interesting.
So, yeah, something like that.
And do you feel like it's kind of like a different dimension perhaps?
I was gonna say Inner Earth.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, for Inner Earth popped to mind. It's kind of physical, but doesn't feel like it's a space or planet.
So is it more kind of light than dense? It's not completely physical.
It's kind of, yeah, not completely physical, but kind of shape-shifty, almost like Lemuria. You can be, don't have to be.
Yeah.
It appears to be physical, but it's, as we said to the start, it's kind of lighter, but then I could see the physical pieces. It's hard to describe.
And how would you describe this light?
So when I came like down through the funnel, it literally looked like an opening to this, wherever this is. The rock or whatever, it was obvious there's some ground to it. Then almost there's this like, yeah, everything is so bright, unless I can't see it for some reason, or they don't. It feels cave/underground. It feels almost like the caves when they have the, not crystals, what is it in English? You know, those formations.
Yeah.
When the water drips. Maybe I went somewhere. I think normally I am where I am now. Maybe we're able to like get out if we want to. I think I might have been away
Yeah.
for a reason, and she was like, oh, you're back, great, finally.
And when you say away for a reason, do you feel like you had to go away from this place completely and go somewhere else?
I think it's almost like a little missions or exploration stuff we can do, but not very often.
No.
And not many of us.
Do you get a sense that it was kind of like a mission?
And
does any information come through about that?
Yeah, it's just feeling like I go to wherever, but normally, or the next trip, or we tend to, some of us can go up Earth. That's where the focus is, I think, to come up sometimes, to almost have a look what's happening on Earth. How is things changing, and how are things going?
And how can you get up to Earth?
I think it's this kind of, whatever that was, dimensionally portally thing. It's not like that we physically just get out.
No, so you have to travel through this portal.
Yeah, I think so.
And is it just above you, or can you travel anywhere?
Through the portal? I think it's the intention. We can go anywhere.
Yeah, so you have to set the intention. Absolutely.
Yeah.
And would you like to focus on the inner earth, or where you travel to, and what your mission is? So what we'll do is we'll just focus, and we'll move to an important day in that lifetime. A day that you consider to be important, and something else is happening.
It moved to me being on Earth.
Whereabouts are you? What does it look like there?
Somewhere in the mountains, forests. The thing is that think we can do both, that we can sort of travel here without, like, more like a light body or whatever, not seen, but we can also get to Earth in a physical body, which isn't normally the sort of best option. But now I think something just gone not as planned.
Right.
And I ended up on Earth, but in the physical body. All I'm just saying is being in these mountains or forest on Earth and kind of quite freaked out, as in I'm in the body, which is meaning everyone can see me, and that's not good news because I look like how I look like, and kind of more like hiding. And
So how do you feel that happened, that you came into the physical body at this time?
something about the density of the planet, or I went, or like we can go anywhere, but we kind of seem to select places where we know we can, it's like a higher vibration, that we can be in the light body easier. But somehow I ended up in a place where that didn't work, and it just gone into the dense physical body thing.
Is that because the frequency of that place is much denser than expected?
Yeah. So like something happened with the portal, something, I didn't do it right, and it gone somewhere else than we would normally go to just have a look around. And it got to the body, physical body thing.
And you said you're up near the mountains. Is it a place where you can hide, or is it quite open?
Yeah, I feel, it's like trees, forests,
That's good.
and stuff, but something about that, I can hide, but that's not helpful, because something that the mission is, or what I need to find out or look around at, is the sort of what's happening with people.
Right.
But I'm at the place where there is kind of no one. Still worried that somebody will see me, but I can't kind of do what I came there to do. I'm just in the wrong place, a bit lost.
And can you tell me about when you set the intention to go to the right place? What kind of places do you usually go to when you're in your light body?
First thing that literally popped to mind was islands, and like Hawaii kept to mind.
Yeah.
Hawaii.
And what do you look for in the people?
I don't think I'm just stalking one, like individual people, but more like the community as such. Good community.
And is it just yourself that does that, or do others help as well?
I know I'm there on my own. I think we have different roles down there, and for this lifetime, or whatever, how long it is, I think I'm the main one to do that. I think there's some connection with or if there is entrances to Inner Earth and the particular places, and I think they are sacred in its own way.
What could you tell me about that?
It's almost like test beds, or like there are certain portals and entrances which are hidden, and around there I think that they're sacred and energetically special, and they are like almost test beds, and the communities around those places tend to be higher vibrational or something, I don't know why. And we kind of, maybe I go to different of these places where the portals, entrances are, and we watching these communities kind of evolve. The idea is almost we are waiting for the whole, whatever they're evolving, maybe the consciousness of the communities spread and evolve across the Earth. That's the kind of a higher aim.
Wonderful.
So yes, so when we get to the right portally places with these higher vibrational communities. That's good. We kind of aware, we've been there before. Maybe we somehow even support them, as in maybe they channel our information. There's some connection with them, or we somehow give them stuff or support them, almost like when aliens, help certain communities or people channeling. We do the same with these. So we fine with that. But when, I just ended up somewhere else. So I'm like lost a little bit.
Yeah, because it didn't work out the way it was supposed to.
No.
No.
So I don't have anyone, none of those we kind of work and observe with. Lost.
And you're just worried that you're going to be seen.
I'm kind of even not sure now how I'll get back, or...
I'm just going to ask, how would you?
I literally feel like, okay, I've gone out here and I'm not sure how I'm coming back.
So these kind of portals, are they always in the same place, or do you have to energetically create one?
From Inner Earth, I think we create them, we can hop over through wherever, but on Earth, I think they are set. Yeah, the entrances are set at the moment. There might be more, or they kind of evolve, but at the minute they're set.
Yeah, but you're not sure how to get back through this one.
I don't even, I feel completely lost in these forests and mountains, in a body of that very physical body. Yeah, I'm completely confused.
If you condense time and move forward, what do you do? Where do you go next?
I think someone saw me.
Right.
Humans saw me, like some sort of hunters, or someone in the forest, like rangers or something.
When you look at these people, what do they look like? What kind of clothes are they wearing?
I'm just seeing this guy's got a beard. Beard, glasses, some sort of hat on. I think he's got a big pistol weapon thing. I think he saw me, freaked out, and he was there in a car, like big, cheap, old car.
Right. And do you get a sense that they were aware that you were there, or did you take them by surprise?
Yeah, I didn't know they were there. It just happened. I think they tried to shoot me, and I was trying to run away, but I don't think I can run away run very easily, because that's not normally what... I'm not used to being in the body. It's very heavy and slow.
Absolutely. But do you get a sense that they knew that you were there, or did you take them by surprise?
Don't think... No, they were doing their hunting, I think, and I just feel maybe they thought I was...
An animal.
Yeah.
And how do you feel about that you've been spotted and they're trying to shoot?
Not good. Not good.
No. And you said that you can't move your body fast enough.
No, so I'm more like trying to move through the bushes, very big and slow, and it's kind of daytime still, or dusk, and they are kind of scared. That's why they paused as well. So but they think they're gonna go after me anyway. So I think the guy's calling some other men who live or who are near.
Yeah.
And I have a feeling that they're just gonna want to hunt me down.
Right. And if you're in this situation, what do you think you have to do about it?
No idea what I'm doing.
Are you running away? Are you?
Yeah, I was running away, trying to run away, but I don't even know where I'm going, if there is anywhere to hide. It's all very confusing.
Okay. And what happens next?
It's getting darker, and I'm just sat there behind these big trees. Yeah, no idea what to do.
No.
Almost felt like I was trying to connect. We obviously down there, we don't really talk. We have telepathy or something.
Yeah.
I was trying to like connect on that level, but I don't think, it's almost like my ability is not working as I'm in this physical body, and maybe as I'm in this confused fear state or things I'm not used to. I don't even know what it is. We don't have that downstairs, underneath.
But do you feel like the tree could help?
Yeah, I feel like super stuck.
Yeah.
Don't feel I can connect with my people.
No.
I feel they will, kind of here at the back, they're trying to search me. Kind of like, yeah, kind of giving up a little bit. Like, I'm like, well, that's me then.
Oh no.
Because I don't know how it operates on top.
No. So that you just feel like there's nothing you can do. You don't know where
I
to
can't
go.
move very quickly. I don't seem to see anywhere I could hide. They are near, and I don't have my usual abilities.
Okay.
Yeah, that's not great.
So what we'll do then is we'll go back to your life on the inner earth, and you can take me to the place where you live and describe it to me.
Yeah, we're more lighter, so I don't even think we are like having houses, or I don't think we really need to rest as such.
So what do you do when you are a light body?
Just being there, and we all have these mission things to work on. Yeah, most of our missions within the community are, yeah, for the highest good of the whole kind of universe even.
Wow, that's amazing.
We don't have like little jobs down there, like roles. We connect with, and yes, there is, I think, some other ones, not me, travel to. These funnily portals can go to any other planet, anywhere in the galaxy.
So when you do go through the portal to help communities, just tell me about what you would do when you arrive.
I don't think I help them like directly. I just go up and we help them, as in sort of telepathically, almost like guides do with people. You kind of give them nudges or help them with the. So our role is about this sort of awareness, consciousness side of things. So we would try to make sure they are kind of evolving in that side of things. So about the positivity, sort of the lightness versus the dark, the human, if they are, so as I said, it's communities, so because not every community in the world is in harmony. We are looking for these things, we're watching over if they are living in harmony, if they sort of support each other, or if they go, to the dark side and the ego and the competition and all this kind of stuff. So we monitor, that's the word, these things.
So you just focus on the islands, you don't focus on the mainland?
The portals and entrances are not just islands. Hawaii is a special one.
Yeah. Why is that so special?
So it's sacred, maybe one of the oldest or most, used to be most evolved. Oh, maybe the main one we try to, like the test bed stuff we were focusing on for a longest period of time or something like that.
Do you always go back to the same time period, or do you work through many different times on Earth?
We could, for the sort of knowledge and research, go back to whichever time we want, but we've done that before. As we are researching sort of the evolution, I think we tend to go to the latest from in a human sort of time.
And how would you say they're getting on at the moment?
Everyone is different, and that's what we kind of compare, and that's kind of exciting.
And how would you encourage them? What would you do through your telepathy?
It goes through stages, so some were doing good and then they gone backwards, and the others, and yeah, and you can't interfere too much, so it's all very depends on humans, I guess.
And where do you relay this information to?
So I bring it back to Inner Earth, to the rest of us. The knowledge is like freely available for whoever other beings need that, or if it relates to whatever they're doing. So we do share that if and when.
And is the knowledge stored any place at all?
Seeing this, I don't know if it's a stone or kind of crystal, like shining greenish, almost neon. And it's like a focal point down there, bigger round at the bottom and not too sharp on top. It goes, yeah, but it's got that towery point. Oh, it's very energetic.
What can you tell me about it?
I love that.
What's the energy feel like?
It's like our version of like Mother Gaia. It's like also like our version of like Akashic Library.
So when you come back and you've gone to the communities and you've absorbed this information, then what would you do with it?
We can do what we want. So if I want to direct the information into it, somehow it just goes in, but I need to be close, maybe touch it in some way.
And it's like a library of information.
It's everything.
Yeah. Is it just about the earth, or is it other places?
It stores all the information, any information we want, but it is sort of in the earth information. So, before I go back to earth, I don't go as often. Time is different there, but it's only at certain points or longer periods of time. I might just go to this, I think it's crystal, to kind of almost get the last information, just almost like update before I go back up again.
And what can you tell me about the latest update that you've received?
Yeah, something about the consciousness was sort of 50-50, like it wasn't, it was very important, it was a very important point. We were all very much watching which way it's gonna go. Oh, maybe that's the reason why something gone wrong.
Yeah.
When I was trying to go up, maybe the human consciousness tiny bit gone to the other side, and it just, the whole funnel thing, just like a glitch almost.
Right.
And I ended up somewhere where I wasn't supposed to be because of that.
And when you said it's gone to the other side, what does that mean?
So, yeah, like as in a lower frequency and higher frequency, or dark and light. So there was just this little it's not like gone to the lower vibe on Earth, and it just didn't do very good to the whole parallel dimensional transport side of things. The consciousness dropped a little bit. The frequency dropped. There's like this, we only are allowed or able, or it's best to go up when the frequency is, when the vibration is higher.
Yeah.
And we're able to do it. And then we can be in the light bodies.
That's right.
Easier, all goes well. But it dropped. And it does. It goes a little bit up and down, up and down. So when it's lower, we don't go up.
Yeah.
But we had this big mission because it was this important point in time. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna go. And it was in a higher one, but like almost if something happened as I was, it's very quick, but still like in the same point of time it dropped when I was trying, like going to the other side. It is about they're all watching all about this consciousness thing, generally everywhere in the universe, like what's the equilibrium like, and they work within that, or whatever they're doing with animals or other, they always, the overall goal is that it all evolves in a high frequency.
And
It's like the shared goal for everyone.
And you said that you couldn't interfere. Do you think there might be a time when beings would have to interfere with humanity?
I don't know how exactly it works because it hasn't happened before. It's like a really important time. at the minute. That's why everyone's like super mission driven, super important times.
So can you tell me, if there was, say, a human being that had raised their consciousness to a higher frequency, would they be able to see you when you're in a light body?
I think one of the highest, most high vibrational community, they can sense us, and I think they kind of believe in us in a good way. They believe that we exist, or there is these tales, and that we do exist. And I don't think they think badly about us, but it gets translated and twisted. That's probably it's actually one of the reasons we know people elsewhere would freak out to see us, because those are scared of us.
And do you get a sense that if, for example, an individual or a group of people who had the genuine curiosity to communicate with you, do you think that would be possible?
So some do feel, some definitely, like through meditation or through whatever trance, they can kind of communicate us on that level. I don't think physical conscious awake state we yet really stood up to someone as much. Maybe someone within my community whose role is that sort of direct communication with whoever is open to it, but at the time it's not many. It's more like these shamans here and there, sort of discovering and opening up to who we are really, and what we could bring and how we could connect. Yeah, if whoever connects with us, that's not really my role in there. We would share, sort of, if we don't interfere, of course. We share anything they would like to know if they ask.
Wonderful, that's good. Now what I'd like you to do is move to another important day in that lifetime. We have now moved forward to another important day. What is happening? And what are you experiencing?
Sort of gone back to where we were before in the woods. I think they're like close and did kind of hide a bit more. I think they have dogs though, that's the problem.
And do you feel that you won't be able to run away from them and move fast enough?
No.
And that's okay.
I think that might be it, really.
You don't have to experience any physical sensations. You can just talk about it as an observer. So what happens next when they're closing in on you?
So I think the dogs found me. There were 2 dogs. They brought 2 dogs. And did they I think they will shoot me or want to shoot me.
And what happens in the last moments of your life?
Because I can't communicate with them, and for them I think they only hear me as
an
animal sound, and I probably look angry to them or something. So they're scared, and I'm big.
And what do you experience in the last moments of your life?
Yeah, kind of despair, feeling like I'm not here to harm them. You're just trying to help, but they don't understand.
Do you think they're scared of you or threatened?
They're scared, of course, they're scared.
Yeah, that's okay.
And all I was trying to do is hide or get out, like for them to let me live, but they don't understand it. They just think I would do something to them. But maybe I just tried to move through them or ran or took away from them the weapon, but they think I'm just trying to attack them. And it's all very fear-led. And animals, or the pets, or what are they, dogs, everyone's screaming. It's quite scary for me. It's not something I'm used to.
Not at all. And what's going through your mind in that moment?
Yeah, I'm just kind of really, very disappointed. They don't understand why I'm even there, and they don't want to know, and they're just scared, and that's how it's gonna end, really.
What happens to you in the last moment of that life?
Someone shot me, but that only hurt me a little bit.
That's okay, you don't have to feel any physical sensations at all. Because whatever happened has already happened. And you're on the other side of it. And from that position, you can look back at that entire life and see it from a different perspective. Because every life has a lesson and a purpose. And as you look at that life, what did you learn from it?
Even with the best intent, there's always some people who won't understand what we're trying to do or when we're trying to help, and that's just part of the process. But even though I was aware that could happen, it would never change I would always do it again, because the purpose and the bigger mission is everything. It's so important. It's about Earth, but it's the layers and it's connected to all. I don't think it's talked about as much, that it affects everyone in the entire universe.
And how does it affect everyone in the entire universe?
Everything is energy, and it's like quantum entanglement. Every dot affects. It's like a butterfly effect. So maybe Earth is not as huge in the size to compare with some other places, but because of its density and importance from experimental point of view, it's felt and it's always watched, and it's almost like this kind of a focus point in the universe. It's a very strange, dense place, but because of its density, the effects are then felt.
Why is Earth so important?
It was always made for that purpose, or created for the purpose of importance of learning and evolution of species. And we souls, only some get to experience it, and it's a privilege because the learning is of a huge importance, and it's like experiencing one human lifetime is like having 10 and then long different lifetimes in another dimension because of its density. It's all shrunk in this point of dense human life. Purpose I had there was, I loved my purpose. I loved to observe the changes and evolution within the main communities around the sacred portals. It's fascinating that even when it drops heavily, very quickly, it can go back. Humans have the amazing ability to bounce back, even if they don't believe that often.
And are humans able to travel through portals?
Some are sort of old souls, awake souls who do the work, and who sort of, with doing the work, you heal and your gifts open. Some people travel the astral ways. They can do that, but it takes a bit of practice.
And would you say that you were proud of your experience in that lifetime? Did you do everything that you needed to?
I guess there was a sense of despair and failure, because at the end I kind of experienced the dark side of how it can be when people are low vibrational and fear-led and fear-based. But everything else I've done, that always supported the community and work and research, knowledge gathering for everyone else for the long periods of time.
And do you have any regrets at all?
It wasn't my fault that at the point of time I was going to Earth, the glitch happened, so shouldn't have any regrets as such.
That's